A British national has told the BBC that he and several Turkish citizens were abducted in the Kenyan capital Nairobi by masked men on Friday, with 4 of the Turkish citizens still missing. Necdet Sayatoglu, who lived in the UK for 18 years before moving to Kenya 2 years ago, said he was released after 8 hours when he showed his alleged abductors a copy of his British passport. In a statement, the UK Foreign Office said they were providing consular support to a British man and his family following an incident in Kenya. Kenyan police told the BBC they were investigating a kidnapping incident after a motorcycle driver witnessed the abduction. According to the report, 2 vehicles intercepted and blocked from the front and behind a silver saloon car with 2 occupants. About 8 persons armed with weapons emerged from the 2 vehicles, pulled out the 2 occupants and drove off with them, said Kenyan police spokeswoman Rezala Onyengo. Later, one Yusuf Kar, a British national of Turkish origin, reported to a nearby police station and identified the kidnapped men as Hüseyin Yasilsu and Necdet Sayatoglu. Turkish authorities have not yet commented on the incident. Mr. Sayatoglu, an education consultant, gave additional details of what he said happened during his kidnapping ordeal, some of which differ from the police account. He described a white SUV intercepting his car as he was leaving home for work with a friend at 7:30 local time, 4:30 Greenwich Mean Time. The pair were blindfolded and handcuffed by 4 armed men before being driven off to an unknown location, he said. Repeated requests about what was happening went unanswered, he said. We asked them, "Can you show your identification? Where we are going?" But we didn't get any kind of explanation, the 49-year-old said. It was the worst experience of my life, Mr. Sayatoglu added. He said he was eventually able to convince his alleged abductors that he was a British citizen by showing them a copy of his passport on this phone. After taking a photo, the men received a call that sounded like it was an instruction to release him, he said. The masked men, who Mr. Sayatoglu said spoke Swahili, then dropped him off at a place he did not recognize and gave him 1,000 shillings, $7.50, £6, for transport back home, but refused to return his phone and laptop. During this time, Mr. Sayatoglu said his wife reported him missing and informed the British High Commission. Mr. Sayatoglu said 6 other people he knew, all Turkish citizens, were also abducted in the same manner from different locations in Nairobi. A local law firm, Mukul and Kakai, said in a statement that it was acting on behalf of 4 men who were registered refugees and warned airlines against allowing them to be brought on board. Our clients were abducted in Kenya with the aim of being deported back to Turkey where they are victims of political victimization, the lawyer's letter, seen by the BBC, said. This was echoed by the campaign group Amnesty International, whose Kenya spokesman said he was deeply concerned by reports that 7 asylum seekers from Turkey have been abducted on Kenyan soil. The UN's refugee agency, UNHCR, told the BBC it was aware of reports and will provide more information once we have it.